Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals. The San Antonio Spurs have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Timberwolves. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Game 4 of the Western Conference Semifinals set to go. Welcome, fans, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs as they play against the Minnesota Timberwolves here at their home, Target Center. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And Allie LaForce is reporting on the sidelines. And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. And for the Timberwolves, up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. The guard pair will be Conley and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Now, here's Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Still able to finish through contact. What toughness by Fox.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Edwards against Castle. Right side. Oh!
Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. And Wembanyama inside. Down low. Here's Champagnie. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall from outside trains the three-pointer.
Well, hey, Randall possesses this kind of range. The defense has to at least honor his shot.
Now Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Conley scanning the floor. It's stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here comes San Antonio.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Randall outside. Gobert the screen. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
The Spurs have gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Wembanyama, right side. Fades back. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. The coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back over to you guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here is Edwards, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You just can't give Edwards a look from deep.
Here's Fox, and it's San Antonio with another.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Mike Conley. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Number 5 is Julius Randle.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Now here's Randle. He's got 5.
Yeah, you need to know where Wemby is. If he's anywhere close to the rim, it's really tough to score.
Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's got 6 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivered.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
Randle outside. Mr. Gobert. Here's Dosunmu. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Randle. McDaniels outside. Gobert with a screen on Castle. For 3, Edwards. They get it back. Yep, it counts. He has 6. Here's Fox. Pass to Vassell. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Here's Dosunmu. Good on the 13-footer.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Back from outside, and it's McDaniels with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Randle kicks to McDaniels. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here he goes. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. San Antonio also making some changes. Johnson's checked in for Vassell, and it's Harper in for Stephon Castle. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, everything Johnson does on the court, he does with force.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Reed, who's guarded by Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Dosunmu's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 4. Here's Champagnie. A 3-pointer is right on target. Champagnie's got 5 points so far.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Stolen away. Here's Dosunmu. And the shot goes in. Dosunmu's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the Spurs with possession. It's a 5-point game. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, you got to think Coach will show this one as an example of what not to do. You got to take care of the ball.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. That's good by Shannon.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Fox. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. He's got 6.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Fox has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Anderson outside. Wembanyama against Reed. Off the mark at the outside fadeaway.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Dosunmu to the middle. Here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Outside Harper. Inside, stolen by Anderson. And there's the drive. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, his nickname might be Slow-Mo, but there was nothing slow about Anderson on that drive.
.104 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Fox. And the Spurs scoring again.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Harper dishes to Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Well, you know Johnson's a guy who likes to use that size and physicality to his advantage.
Minnesota making some changes. Randall's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And Bones Highland subbed in for McDaniel. Spurs also with the sub. Lasso's checked in. And both free throws good for Johnson. And Randall has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They trail by 9 points. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Outside, Reed. Pass to Dosunmu. And the 3 ball is good. Dosunmu's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession. Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Here's Shannon. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they continue to find ways to score.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. In it forward, we'll get to see Johnson and Barnes. Castle is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, the biggest thing Naz Reid brings to your team, spacing. Reid can play the 5 and hit threes. There aren't a lot of guys like him.
Joe Ingles is checked in for Minnesota. Spurs leading by 5. On the wing, Johnson. Ingles covering. Over in the corner, Barnes. Over Randall. Barnes can't get it to go. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory.
Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a face.
Bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny. To the inside. Stolen by Reed. To the paint. And Reed throws it down.
Showing off his power. Reed gave the dunk everything he had.
San Antonio with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Johnson kicks to Harper. Randall with the ball. He's got 5. Pass to Reed. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Minnesota making a switch. Phillips has checked in. San Antonio also making a switch. Vassell's checked in. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Randall passes to Reed. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Reed is so tough to contend with inside. Knows how to put a defender in a tough spot.
Minnesota shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. San Antonio trailing here. Johnson kicks to Harper. Pass to Castle. The kick out to Harper. 6 on the shot clock. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Spurs lead by 1.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet. Great job by the rookie Harper to just let that develop.
Now here's Randall. It's good. Randall's got 7 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 for the 4 here in the second quarter. McDaniels, that's in, coming off an assist from Randall. McDaniels got the lead up to 3 now for Minnesota. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Now here's Harper. Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Reed. Wembanyama with the bucket.
Man, Wembanyama looking unstoppable.
Out to Edwards. Pass to Randall. Edwards looking it over. Osumu finds Randall. No good from outside.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Shoots from the elbow. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Nice move. It's good. He's got 9.
Well, Randall is a problem inside. He has so many ways he can beat you down.
Picked his pocket. Drives to the hoop. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
Now here's Harper. And here's Johnson outside. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 16-4 run. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now here's Dosunmu. Tight defense on him. McDaniels finds Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Randall from outside.
And thanks to that cold second quarter, they're down to just over 30% from three-point range. It hasn't cost them the lead yet.
That time, Vassell looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
Timberwolves leading by 4. Pass to Dosunmu. McDaniels outside. And here's Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Gobert, no good. Spurs trail by 4. Here's Harper going inside. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Wembanyama passes to Harper. Johnson kicks to Vassell. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. 8 points for Devin Vassell.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Reed, he's checked in for Randall. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Castle. Now, here's Dosunmu. 10 points for him. McDaniels against Vassell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, McDaniels is a physical player. He doesn't mind getting roughed up a bit while trying to score.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And he sinks the second.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Back from outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly foul.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Free throw good, Wembanyama.
Well, as we know, Wembanyama has all the tools to become an all-time great. He just needs to focus on becoming more efficient.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Shannon's checked in.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Here's Fox. It's good from the top of the key. Fox has got 13 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense. Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Now here's Edwards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Edwards fights through for 2.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Wembanyama against Gobert. Here's the cell. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 4 assists now tonight. Timberwolves trail. Pass to Shannon. Back to Edwards. And Reed has it in the corner. Here's Gobert. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The drive by Wembanyama.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
59 seconds left now here in the second. Reed with a screen on Harper. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Harper. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shannon's got 7 points here in this quarter. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Now here's Barnes. Pass to Wembanyama. here's Fox. Guarded closer. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Shannon. Guarded by Fox. Clock at 6. Here's Reed. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes. Driving inside.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. When you think about the series, Shaq, do they need to win this game?
Yes, Ernie, if they lose this one, they are in a serious hole. I'd even call it a Shaq-size hole.
Well, those Shaq-size holes are hard to get out of. But seriously, I call this a must-win, Ernie. I mean, you can't afford to fall too far behind in the playoffs.
A crucial game for sure. We'll see how it plays out. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we return again with more playoff action from the Western Conference Semifinal. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
There must be ice water in his veins. Such an important game, and he plays superb basketball in that opening half.
Yeah, kind of what you expect from a guy of his caliber. Don't be surprised if his second half is just as good.
The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Wembanyama, too easy for the big man.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Outside Edwards. Conley sets a screen for Edwards. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating a game scoring-wise. He's emerged as an elite player.
And that one's good, Champagnie.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game. Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama, a screen on Randall. Here's Castle. That's short off the rim. Timberwolves trail by 3. Conley left side. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. This one for 3, and it's Michael Conley with the 3.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards puts in the 3.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Spurs trail by 3. Vassell outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Minnesota's got the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Got it. Edwards converts for two.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Dosumu's checked in. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Champagnie passes to Fox. Nailed from three-point land. Fox has got 18 points.
Pure confidence. The moment the ball hits Fox's hands, he's letting it fly.
Outside Edwards. Over to the left wing. Randall left side. Pass to Dosunmu. And it's off from three-point range. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Wembanyama can't nail the jumper.
And that's one he wants back. Just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
McDaniels passes to Gobert.
I mean, could this be any easier for Gobert? The rim is right there for him.
Spurs trail by 4. And here is Fox. 18 points for him. Pass to the cell. Here's Castle. Edwards defending. Castle missing. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Dosunmu. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
Here's Vassell. After the basket by Minnesota. And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop.
And Randall throws it down.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, they've clearly been focused on getting the ball inside. And up to this point, the defense has not had an answer.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Randall. McDaniels outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. McDaniels got 8 points.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama! Big man with big range.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the basket by Vassell.
Vassell getting in there and blinding.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. 3-point lead. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. On defense, the Spurs. Gobert, the pass to Dosunmu. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 11.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Spurs trail by 6. Wembanyama attacking. Randall grabs the board.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Bucket is good.
Well, the defender made it hard on Randall. Still, he uses his body to convert for 2.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. Wembanyama sets the screen for Castle. And it's Victor Wembanyama with a 3. Wembanyama's got 28.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Now 18 points for him. Inside. Here's Dosunmu. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist in this one. Spurs trail by 7. Fox passes to Champagnie. Misses the 3. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. Down low. Shot from 16. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Johnson kicks to Fox. Hits the three-point bomb. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
Over his career, Fox has increased his three-point attempts, gotten much more comfortable with his jump.
Here's Randall. Chalk up 2 there.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Spurs trail by 6. To Champagnie. And Wembanyama with the flush.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Edwards against Castle. Steps back and shoots. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Fox passes to Wembanyama. That one drops for him. That's now 32 points for Victor Wembanyama.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. McDaniels dishes to Randall. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Johnson. On the wing, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
What a great performance from Fox. Scoring well, shouldering the offensive load.
Here's Randall. 18 points for him. Shot by McDaniels, no good. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Edwards. No good from 11 feet. Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Harper in at the point. Now here's Randall. Pass to Dosunmu. Driving to the basket. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
Going to the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some tricky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. here's Dosunmu, covered by Vassell. Dosunmu, shot's good.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Wembanyama against Randall. Banked in off the glass. Randall's got 20.
Tonight has been all about Julius Randle. He is scoring at will. They should keep going to him.
Wembanyama with it. He's defended by Randall, and the basket is good.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Daniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Edwards comes in for Bones Highland. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for San Antonio. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
All right, Allie, thank you. San Antonio with the ball. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Harper kicks to Vassell. Trying to shoot. Here's McLaughlin. No good on the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Dosunmu, shot's good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to McLaughlin. Harper in the corner. Connects from three-point range. Harper's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for San Antonio. Here's Randall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, it's a tough brand of basketball Randall plays. He endures a lot of contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Now, here's Harper. Here's Wembanyama. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone an outstanding 4-5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far.
And this is how Randall likes to operate, taking it in to the defense over and over again.
Stolen by McDaniel. From 6 feet. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Harper. The rebound by Edwards.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold, that's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And that one's good, Wembanyama.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now here's Randall. There's another block, making his presence felt on this end.
He's holding down the fort, anchoring the defense.
And the basket by Vassell.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And here's Edwards from the arc. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. He's taken 14 shots to get there.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
And Wembanyama passes to Vassell. And McDaniels with the block.
McDaniels is such a disruptive defender. Inside, outside, he's a pest everywhere.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge play.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Gobert's checked in for Nasri. Then for the Spurs, Champagne's checked in, and Castle is subbed in for Harper. San Antonio again missing. Randle outside. Out to Edwards. From outside, off the mark. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Wembanyama finds Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. A three off the mark. For Minnesota, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7-each run.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
And Minnesota has possession after the basket by San Antonio. For three, Edwards. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Here's Vassell. Stolen by McDaniels. And he banks the layup in.
Well, if it's a big spot, Edwards wants the ball, wants the attention. You need that in a lead.
San Antonio's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Oh, that's the highlight of the night. Wembanyama.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Gobert. Randle outside. McDaniels outside. Edwards, a three-pointer. Good.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Spurs trail by 3. Now Castle. McDaniels pulls it down. It's Randle. 1:50 left to play in the final quarter. That one goes. Count it.
Well, in that situation, you know Randle's going to be calling for the ball. That's a nice take.
And there's the three.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Edwards fires, and he hits from 17.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch.
Now Vassell. It's good.
Well, they needed a bucket right there, and it's Vassell who answers the call.
Now Gobert. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
Well, you got to love that Rudy Gobert was ready in a key moment.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama showing off the touch.
Well, that's the leadership and clutch instinct they always want to see from Wembanyama.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. From 15 feet away. Can't get it.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Edwards with it. Launches it. Can't get it to go.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Off target from outside. And the Timberwolves with possession. Trailing by 2. Vassell takes it inside.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Here's McDaniels. Edwards. Knocked away.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
It's stolen by Edwards. Now Gobert shoots the 3. That one is off, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And so it's the Spurs with the win. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.